Jackson can clean the house in 3 hours by himself. It takes his sister Kylie 2 hours and 60 minutes to clean the house by herself. Working together, how long will it take them to clean the house together? So remember, it's individual. So the first one is going to be the Jackson. Then we're going to do Kylie, and then we're going to do together. So Jackson can clean one house in 3 hours. Kylie can clean one house, and I'm not going to write 260. I have to change 260 into hours. So 260, and how many groups of 60 go into 260? That means how many hours would there be in 260? So divide it by 60, and it's 4.3 repeating. Now I don't want to round, so I don't want you to write 4.3. I want it to make it accurate. So we're going to turn this back into a fraction by doing math, fraction, enter, enter. So in my mind, yes, I know it's taking Kylie a little bit longer than it takes Jackson, but I don't want to round and write 4.3. It would not be as accurate. So I'm going to write 13 over 3. This is still in terms of hours. Equals the same house, and we don't know the amount of time it will take if they work together. Okay, so common denominators here. A lot of times students go 13 over 3 and 3. How do I know which number they both divide into? Don't stress about that. What we can do is we can look at the 3 and go, okay, I'm going to make sure they all have an individual 3. So remember, 3 is the same as 3 over 1, correct? So this has a 3 over 1. Okay, I'm going to attach a 3 over 1 to the top and bottom, and attach a 3 over 1. So they all contain a 3 over 1. Now I'm going to make sure they all have an x. So here's an x, x, and x. And then the last thing, so 3 over 1, 3 over 1, all x's, they need a 13 over 3. So 13 over 3, got a 13 over 3, and 13 over 3. We have the same on the bottom. They all have 13 over 3, 3 over 1, and x. Cancel out the bottoms. Oh, I forgot to do this on top. My fault. Got to make sure that whatever I attach to the bottom, I attach to the top. So this had a 3. I attached an x, and I attached a 13 over 3. Okay, cancel out the bottoms. Now I'm looking on top. The first one, 1 times 13 over 3 is still 13 over 3 with an x. The next one is 1 times 3 over 1 is just 3 over 1 with an x. And the last one, what happens to the 3 on top and the 3 on the bottom? They get to cancel and turn into 1s. And so really we only have 13 over 1. We're going to do the same process again. We're still working with rational equations. Look at the denominators now. There's no variables, but what number does both 3 and 1 nicely divide into? 3. So this needs a 3, and this needs a 3. Now we all have 3's. I cancel it, and I can start solving the top. 13x plus 9x equals 39. 13 and 9 combine to give you 22x equals 39. Divide by 22. Grab your calculator. This will be in hours. So I have 1.77, and then it's repeating 27, 27, 27, 27. So how do you write that down? I know this is 1 hour, and then it's a partial hour. So 1 hour. And I'm going to take this fraction, this decimal here, this decimal, and I'm going to take it times 60. So it was 0.77, and that was 27272727. I'm going to take that number times 60 to figure out how many minutes. 1 hour and approximately 46 minutes.